Hi, my name is Michelle Brash. I am a homemaker and I'm also an oil painter. I've been learning how to oil paint for about 9 years now, and the reason I was able to begin was because I met a mentor. His name's Sergey Chernikov. I actually met him at Hobby Lobby in the oil painting aisle when I would go to Hobby Lobby and a few other places locally to ask artists how I should start oil painting. And I started taking lessons with Sergey. I've taken about 100+ hours with him, studio hours, working with him one on one and in a class setting. And however, over the last 4 or 5 years, I've been primarily working on my own at home, and I've been learning online. And so I have a broad understanding of what is offered out there, and I really want to bring that to you. Whether you are just someone who is getting started with oil painting as a hobby, or you may have a student who would like to pursue the arts, whether it be um, with different genres, not just representational oil painting. I'm going to be teaching the very basics, not just from the standpoint of a younger artist, um, where my worksheets that I've made and my other fundamental lessons cover the really basic elements of art, like line and color and form and value. And um, there's a place for that, but if you have a more advanced student or you're someone who wants to begin oil painting, this is a really great way to start. Um, this is very accessible for you, that because I want you to be able to get started like I did, and you may not be in a place where oil painting lessons are accessible, and so I'm starting from the very beginning, and that beginning for me was learning how to paint really basic shapes, um, like the form of a sphere, and then building onto that to being a cube, and then um, and then putting those two shapes together, and then adding a third shape, and painting that as a form. And so once you get those basics down, you can really start to grow from painting a simple apple or a banana and then a lemon. So these are a few of the lessons that are already in the oil sketch, and they'll get even more complicated, like 2 lemons. And so you'll see a progression to this curriculum and how it's been written. This is how I've learned, and I've seen it with many artists that I've studied with. And you'll find through these fundamentals and these worksheets the just a really clear understanding of how to get started, how to pick out brushes, and working with the same color palette so that you can work in a systematic, methodical way that seems very complicated, but if you stick to one way of working, you really start to learn how to use your palette, almost like learning how to use an instrument and being able to use your colors to tell a story through something you've seen, and just develop the muscle that you need in your eye to train it to see like a painter. So welcome to the oil sketch, and I hope you will ask questions. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you, and I want to help you to grow and, to, uh, to just have fun with learning how to paint, and just the same way I have enjoyed learning this craft, I want to share that with you. Thanks for being here.